Hi Aquarius, this is your horoscope forecast from January 21st to February the 20th. Okay, let's focus. Aquarius, January 21st to February 20th. Eight of Fire and Two of Sea. So what is important for you? Love and also messages you want to hear from someone. So let's see what is the, I think it goes like this. Let's see what's the oral message. The bottom card here is Eight of Earth. In this deck, which is Cat Mystical deck, like you see Sammy's mommy cat like leading the way. So equivalent of Eight of Pentacles, there is basically focus on a leadership. Like I am doing something, I'm going to show you. So it is basically focus of self-improvement on forging forward. However, the opposing card is the Tower. Here you see things are shaken. Kitty cats just cannot stay here still. They're basically being taken down from this tower, and there is no way for them to maintain the status quo. So even though this is like your goal, you have a feeling that something right now going on in your life is very turbulent, and hence you are really apprehensive because of it. The base of the matter is Fire Kitten. So there is a bad kitty here. We are seeing a kitty that is basically playing with fire, literally. So you know what happens. The kitty is not going to like it. You basically burn yourself. My dear Aquarius, especially because Two of the Sea and Eight of Fire is basically your bottom, like desire for this month. You basically came to this reading with having something heavily leaning on your heart. There is something you're still very interested in, but you know that you're going to burn yourself, so beware. So what is the advice? The advice is fire again. 10 of Fire. So do you see this kitty over here? This kitty is just running scared, and the other kitties, and the fire is everywhere. So in the regular tarot deck, we see a man carrying the wands and as a heavy burden. But here the meaning is basically change. We basically are fed up. We cannot control the circumstances. This kind of came to culmination, and you have to figure out how to save yourself. So the message from the above for you is like you right now, you have to take care of yourself. So what brought you to this point? Look at the kitty patiently waiting for the little mouse to come out from the hole. You were that kitty. Like sevens are numbers of perfection. This kitty is going to wait and was committed to waiting for as long as it takes. But guess what? In your case, what you got was not what you hoped for. You probably feel that you did put the seed, that you put the work in it, but the fruition was not there in your case. So what is the near future? We have yet another 7. So 7 of fire this time. So look at this. There are kitty cats, many kitty cats playing with fire. Just like your fire kitten, this fire is not really a good match. And hence many of you, a group of you, got burned. So at this stage right now we have 1, 2, 3 fire cards and 2 earth cards, which means, and we have 8 of fire, so 4 fire cards. So where are we going from this whole fighting and the turbulence, and yet you want to have stability, but it doesn't look that is there. It's everywhere seems to be something dangerous, or you're precipitating something that you shouldn't be in. So you're moving to Earth Kitten. Earth Kitten is just simply a kitten that likes to explore. So you would like to actually be innocent again. All this fighting, all these things that happen is not something that you shy away from, but it's not something that you enjoy. You just want to be who you are, just trying to try different things. Look at this little porcupine that little kitty is sniffing and kissing. So you actually really want to base yourself with something slow and steady, just like as your cat, Siamese cat, wanted. The outside influences are Hermit. There is a kitty that is just in its own world. This kitty is feeling protected, abundant, and doesn't need anyone. The outside influences are that you are not going to get help, but you're not going to be troubled by anybody anymore. So rest assured, this could be a little bit of time for you to gather strength, because from all these fast moving cards you will need it. So what you hope for? You look like you want more action. Look at this Ace of Fire. Something coming on strong, fiery, burning everything in sight. So yet another fire card. So we are talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And the ending is Sea Queen. So this is, aside from 2 of Cups, the only other cup card. In conclusion is that you either have a competition, a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, or a woman that wants to compete for this top position because this is in a place of outcome, or that you want to become somebody who is very gentle, who is simply enjoying the finest in life, who just wants to be romantic and have this peace, because the base was 2 of Cups, which you also want to have. Also the base was 8 of Fire, the kitty that just wants to move, create a trouble, move, and doesn't really pay attention to everyone else. But more or less this. So my dear Aquarius, let me clarify, who is this Sea Queen? Is she a competition, or this is just the outcome for you for this month? Sea Tom. She is your competition. You do have a woman that is trying to basically seduce your man. If you're single or if you're trying to be with someone, there is a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer trying to do that. Will she succeed? Maybe that's why you have all this fighting. Maybe this is what it's all about. Let's see what is the outcome of that. 2 of Earth. The outcome is not there yet. It's undecided.